going in with the singing, the drumming, and that was just your thing with BR. They let you just because I never saw Brooks do that with BR. Did
Yeah,
he?
the singing thing didn't come in at first. The singing was actually an accident. Like I came in as Jay likes to tell the story, when they auditioned different drummers, I was the only guy the whole time that was smiling and laughing. Everyone else looked like they were going to die trying to play the Brooks stuff. So
Oh,
that was cool. That was a nice compliment. But
wow.
but coming in, they just wanted somebody that could play and could respect, all the different eras, where I think a lot of people were either like a little too Brooks or a little too just like punk. They
Yeah.
were trying to find that happy medium, which I like to think that my attitude. I came in going, well, they had Pete Finestone, who was killer. They had
Mm,
Bobby Scher, who was killer. They had
mm,
Brooks Wackerman, who's killer.
yeah.
A couple other drummers, his names I'm blanking on, but all these different styles. But so I got to figure out how to do all this without just being one era of the band. You know what I mean?
But
And I guess I
that,
was the one guy that kind of did that, like respected the lineage.
that's what I liked about you
Right.
because when you were with BR, like you had your own style and
Right.
just brought it in, and that's what I loved about it. But
Yeah,
still,
there's no, yeah, I definitely do me for sure.
right?
That's, this weird Shannon Larkin, Tommy Lee, Terry Bozzio weirdo. But there's no getting past that. It just happens.
Oh man.
There's no hiding that shit.
Right, right. Oh man. Let's get into some more BR. Your drum setup. Like I never seen anybody just use the octoband. Um, in that, like that was pretty cool. I thought to me that was like that's different. Like
Octoband is very underused in punk rock, and I'm like the torchbearer, I guess. I mean, I don't know if any other punk guys are using an Octoband, but
right,
I mean, it comes from the whole Budgie, Stuart Copeland, Shannon
right.
Larkin thing of it was just an interesting sound, and I've
It,
always tried to. I used it in Snot too. I've always had it somewhere on the kit.
all right, because I
Yeah,
don't think I ever seen Snot. I just listened.
yeah,
Like of course, CDs or whatever,
right.
like I knew, but I couldn't tell that like on the records or anything like that. I don't, but I was just amazed when I first saw you, just getting into that, with the Akabon. I was like, man,
This
that's
weirdo in an Octoband. What was he
it
thinking?
was
He had
like
Dream Theater. What's this guy doing?
like,
Octoband.
come on, man. Man, was there anything else that, that you would have done besides playing drums or even guitar or
I mean, I'd be involved in music. I mean, I love recording as well. So
mm,
if I wasn't in a band, I probably would have ended up being like a studio engineer or something like that. Because I do a little bit of that here and there.
mm,
I just at home. Like
right,
I've been recording demos for BR. I did the start stuff. So
right.
I would probably been, a knob twirler at some point if I wasn't doing the rock and roll thing.
Wow. Wow, man. Um,
So
I
making band
just
is either way.
what
Being
was
involved in the music business.
oh right, yeah. Man, what other were other like going back from the start
Mhm.
of your bands, like I guess you started like what, elementary school,
Yeah.
like
Playing the school talent show with my dad. We actually auditioned for the school talent show playing Ice Cream Man by Van Halen when I was
there
8.
that's a badass song, man.
Me and my dad at the school talent show playing Ice Cream.
Really?
Yeah, crazy.
You and your dad?
Me and my dad.
Wow. What
That's
what
how
what
we
does
that's how we auditioned for the elementary school talent show.
really? What
Yeah,
what did he play?
he played guitar. He's a
Really?
singer guitarist. Yeah. Yep. You can imagine, I have this memory of being in like the school cafeteria and everybody's doing like their ballerina things and their magic shows. And then, okay, the Jamie Miller is, and then me and my dad just start cranking Ice Cream Man in the middle of the cafeteria.
Oh man. Oh man. So who was singing that?
My dad.
Your dad was singing that song.
Yeah, we're playing literally I mean, the lyrical content of Ice Cream Man
Right, yeah.
at an elementary school talent show. I'm your ice cream man.
Right, yeah.
But it worked because they put us on as the headliner of the closer of the talent show.
Right. Oh man, that's so sick, man. I wish I was a fly on the wall and saw that, man. That's cool, man. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Will Dorsey Jr. Talk Music Podcast. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. That little red button on there, just hit it. That will help me out tremendously. If you can also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, that will also help me. And if you wanted to download our podcast on Apple or Google or Amazon or even Spotify, you can check us out on there. Hope you guys enjoy the show.
Today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, 𝐸 Studio, the new way musicians rehearse, record, and share their 𝐸 sessions on social media. Visit ERS on 𝐸studio.com. Download this amazing app on Google and Apple Apps stores.
Visit us on www.talkmusicpodcast.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Download our podcast on Apple, Google, Amazon, and Spotify.